Hello everyone, this is RockoonGaming, and welcome to my second PvP match against Agrikid1. This is a rematch because he wanted one again after we played that match on, I think, Duclair, and he played as the British. And now he is playing as the Americans. So I'm actually going to view this from his point of view, because I know what I did. I don't know what he did, so, I want to see what I did and how he decided to deal with it. Because, me just talking about myself all the time, that's kind of annoying. Well, to me it is. So I'd rather just spectate some of my opponents and stuff. I might even do that for the computer or something. But, that's for later though. Also, what I really wanted to talk about is that Company of Heroes 2 has an official website. I'll post the link in the description, but they have confirmed a few details. It is running on a new game engine than Company of Heroes 1 and Dawn of War for that instance. It is running on the Essence 3.0 engine, so that's going to add a bunch of new shaders and shadows and stuff. Also, they released one picture of gameplay, and it was awesome. It was really cool. The picture is of two T-34s in the snow shooting at what looked like to be a Panzer V, or maybe even a Tiger. I didn't see the size of it. It looked a bit too big to be a Panzer IV. Yeah, Panzer IV. So, what I also noticed in the picture is that there are treads in the snow, like tank treads. So, that might be really useful for finding tanks, if they leave treads along the battlefield where they've been, you could probably just follow the treads, or it could be just like this, and, just like for decorative purposes. So, we'll have to wait and see. But they did confirm that they are revamping the Fog of War. It's no longer going to be like a circle around your troops that reveals everything. I'll put the Fog of War on. It's no longer going to be like this. It's going to be solely based on line of sight. So if I had troops behind this building and they were right next to it, they wouldn't be able to see them until they could actually start shooting at them. So I'm really, really kind of excited to see how this will remake the whole gameplay. And, my opponent seems to be going for tanks right here, because he really wants to lock down his fuel and stuff, so it seems that he's going to be going armor. But no, he gets a second barracks, and I really didn't notice this during the whole game. I must have not been paying attention to the amount of infantry. Oh wait, never mind, that was probably just a misclick. He'll probably be... Yes, he's putting down a weapons support center. So maybe he's not going armored or light vehicles, because that weapons support depot, it does cost fuel, and that, that might just be the sole reason why he locked down the fuel. So, let's see what his opening build was. He started off with a 2 engineer start, which will give me the advantage in map capturing, but it will give him the economic advantage of having more points to spend on his early game troops. Like, as you can see, he has 2 jeeps out here. I only have 1 unit of infantry and 1 heavy machine gun. This heavy machine gun is, I want to say it's a hard counter for a jeep if it's inside a building. Don't quote me on that, but it really does seem to work very well. Because I know that Volksgrenadiers with Panzerfausts are hard counters for jeeps. However, I have not gone to skirmish phase yet. In my base, I only have a Wehrmacht quarters, and I will be getting a Kampfkraft center over here to get the veterancy. And at the same time, my opponent... Oh, not my opponent, that's actually me. I forgot which point of view I'm in. But at the same time, while managing this battle, I will be capturing that fuel, because, he normally... I know that Agrikid, he normally likes to go for tanks in his gameplay, so I know that he really needs the fuel. So I'll really have to capture as much of it as I can and keep it safe. As you can see, I'm going to be doing a defensive playstyle. And meanwhile, my opponent, he only has, I want to say, a quarter of the map here. He only has 1, 2, 3 points, while I hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 9 or 10. and we were in Skype. And since I did not see much infantry, or riflemen for that matter, well, riflemen are infantry, but since I didn't see many engineers or riflemen, I could only guess that he was going to go for armored. So by that, he probably just should have shifted into infantry gameplay and probably just countered what I was doing to counter his impending tank attack or light vehicle attack. Because right now, I think I'm just waiting for enough points to build a creek barracks, and that will give me the pack,
200 points.
and that will just pretty much destroy any armor that he will put on the field. So, as I predicted, he was going for this fuel point, so I'll have to move my bulk grenadiers to deal with that and protect it. Not only after he captures it, but he does throw down a machine gun team, but I'm going to micro my pioneers around to the back of it and so take some shots at his back. That's really going to drain his cover a lot, because not only is he in red cover, but he also cannot shoot at me with more than 2 people.
Engineer unit lost.
But as you can see, I did win this battle here, and he did kill one of my pioneers here, but I did have some lying in reserve just in case I needed the extra help. And this NG will go down because he should have retreated it right there instead of try facing it towards me.